Yeah.
Hello,
What's
handsome
going on?
guy.
No, stop it, you stop it.
How are you,
Hold
mate?
on. I'm good.
Oh no, he's already cutting out. Oh, my worst nightmares are all coming true, guys.
Hold on.
Okay,
Is this
that's
better?
better. Did you like put on Wi-Fi or something?
I turned it off, I got really,
Yeah.
really. Oh, it's bad Wi-Fi. I think I got done. I got a bad Wi-Fi deal because I haven't even heard the name of the network when I got the Wi-Fi, so I'm really upset about that.
Always take the most expensive, most well-known option. It will
Yeah,
never let you down.
I'm learning that now. I'm learning that now. It's really fun.
I'm
How are
older
you?
and wiser than you, so I can give you all the tips in life, Brad.
Oh,
What
thank
time is
you.
it and where are you in the world?
I am in. I'm at my flat in West London, and it is. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh,
Yeah,
is that
so
early for you? Are you a bit of a rock star, Brady?
I'm not a rock star. Lazy would be a better description. I
You're
know.
busy.
I'm busy. Well, a little bit busy. I'm a little bit busy,
Dude,
but
you've got a freaking album coming out in
yeah,
two
that's
days. Of
true.
course you're busy. Give yourself some credit.
I'm so excited, Ash. I'm buzzing.
So
Yeah.
excited. What does that feel like? Because I've never released an album, especially not an album like this. Because what I've heard, I know this is like you've gone to kind of a new level with this sound, with this. So I know that there would be so much emotion inside of you. Talk us through how that feels to be 2 days away from it.
It's really, really weird. I was speaking to someone yesterday about it because you're doing this for like 2 years of your life, and like you say, you put so much into it, and then it's out, and it's like, oh, it's like just it's such a weird anticlimactic thing, like especially at the moment because you can't necessarily go straight out and gig it. But I think that's why it's almost more important for us to put music out because I think people need music more than ever. But
Amen.
it's weird. It's a really strange thing. And then I think like I'm a very like I can't sit still for too long. So I'm almost like as soon as one thing's done, I'm like, cool, what's the next thing? I'm not like, oh, okay, what like let's chill and enjoy this. I'm like, okay, cool, what's
You've
the
got to
next?
learn. You've got to learn to
I
chill and
know,
enjoy it because
I
one
know,
day your whole life's gone and you think,
I
I should
know.
have just, you need to take a moment on Friday, read some of the great reviews, lap it up, and then just turn it all off for 5 minutes. It's like at my wedding. So
Yeah,
I just my wedding. But
yeah,
the best
I've
thing
been
I
married.
did, so I'm married, yes. The best thing I did was stop with my husband and just like take a minute to be like,
Mm,
let's take stock of this. We got
yeah,
married. All the people we love are right here. Let's just, because you have to take it in. I think that's, you deserve that, right?
yeah, 100%. I need to get better at that. I need to be noting down your notes. Get better Wi-Fi provider is number one from Ash. Take stock. This is Ash's life
Yes.
advice. Take him. No, but
Yes.
I do completely agree. I think like I tend to be quite good at it, and like we're all pretty good at it on the road and like in day to day
Mm.
in general. Like even writing this album was a very like reflective period of time, like a reflective 2 years. So I think we're quite good at it. I just yeah, sometimes I find myself being a bit like trying to fill the gaps, just be being like, what can I do?
Of
Yeah,
course.
but
Because we're creative and we're driven. And it's a
yeah,
good thing to always, want to do better. It means you're never going to sit on your ass and waste your life away. So, it's still a good thing. It's got to
yeah.
have that balance.
Balance. It's the yin and yang, isn't it?
That balance, the yin and the yang.
Come on.
You said that writing, you boys all said that like writing this album was kind of like therapy for you. And like you just said, it made you really, really reflective. So, I mean, it's a deep question, but what would you say that you've kind of learned about yourself through the last 2 years of the writing, the recording, putting it together?
Um, that is a good one. There's a couple of moments like I'm a very like I think I've put more out in the music than have done before. Like I think all of us have, but there's topics that are dealt with on the album that I don't think we spoke about necessarily before, like the less shiny parts of love, or like the less shiny parts of just
Mm.
people and being a human being. Do you know what I mean? Like lonely. There's a song on there called "Treading Water" that is just about kind of like loneliness and like moments of like lows. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we've like necessarily really spoke about that on an album before. And it's really nice. It is cathartic to speak about that and not feel like that there's that pristine facade, or like it's good. And I think it instills hopefully that confidence in other people. That's what music is, and it's what it does, isn't it? It's like so cool looking at your favorite artist, and when you're like, for me growing up, it was listening to bands and being like, oh yeah, like I'm going through that, or I love that, or I've got that same energy. So it's like, it's nice to be able to put more of that out there and hopefully instill a bit more.
Totally. Because you want people to engage with your music and feel less alone. Like that's all we want in this world, is to feel heard and feel like we're not the only ones. So when you can say, yeah, loneliness sucks, and I have self-doubt and all that stuff, it gives other people permission to talk about it as well. So like you're Oprah pretty much.
Yeah, 100%. I love that. So true. So
Good
true.
on you, mate. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
One lyric though that I do want to bring up with you.
Okay.
Waking up wearing nothing but you.
Talk to me. Go. Hit me with the
Damn.
question. Come on.
I mean, that's a little bit sexy, mate. I mean,
Hey, look, I'm a
wearing
dressing gown wearer.
Wearing a naked person? That's hot. Who came up with that lyric? Because that's hot.
Thank you. That's hot. It was me and the guy Pete, who we've been doing a lot of like the album with. So we wrote the song, right, and then it was like, I can't remember what the first lyric was, but it was that like da 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 da, and then we had the lyric and we were like, it's not doing the this. And then we played around with a few things, and then Wake Up Wearing Nothing But You kind of came around. Yeah.
That's like, whew.
You're right.
Do you get nervous? Because like my mom pretty much thought I was a virgin till the day I got married, you know, like, you know. So do you ever get nervous saying things like that, thinking, oh, my grandma, my mom, like, oh, people are going to hear it? Like, or you just like, they know.
They know. I do know what you mean, and I tend to not think about it. And now you're saying it, I'm thinking about it, and I'm going, fuck. But you know what? you gotta just do your thing. You gotta just write the music, be open. Like we said earlier, you gotta be open, be honest, do what.
Be honest. Or just tell your mum it's about a duvet.
It is. It's a love song to a duvet. Essentially, it's an ode to a really good duvet. Which, by the way,
do you know what we call a duvet in Australia?
No, go.
A doona.
Doona. Really?
Doona.
What do you call it? A doona. You've got such great abbreviations for like nicknames and stuff.
I don't even know what it means. Doona. And it's the weirdest word when you think about it.
But so when you go into shops, is it like a doona cover, or is that just
doona cover? Exactly, doona cover.
Is it?
Yeah, if you said duvet cover, they would understand you. They'd be like, "Oh, she's fancy."
Really? Okay.
Yeah, just a doona. So if you ever want to use that word, you have my full permission on behalf of Australia. Yeah, when your mum asks, "Mum, it's about a doona," okay?
It's a doona song. That's what it's about. I'm gonna say that now in like in PG interviews. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's about a doona.
Yeah, and when you do the rest of your Australian promo, if you say doona, they'll be like, oh my God, that brat, he's just so in touch with Australia.
What was the other one I learned? I think I learned like frothing the other day.
Frothing.
Yeah.
I think I taught you that the other day, frothing.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, thank you.
Best word.
It's I need to send you it's not broken now, but I got sent a really funny Australian talk show video the other day that I'm gonna send to you, and it's
please do.
It's so
Australia, we're very funny. We don't give much of a fuck. To
be
honest, like no one is safe.
I love it. I love the like. It's just and like you say, you don't really give a shit, and it's nice. Nope. It's nice. It's just like relaxed. It's really cool.
Yeah. Would you like to answer some fan questions? We got 584 of them come through. So shout outs to Tasty Trin, our producer, who went through and picked a couple. Very happy to amazing producers doing all the hard work. Okay. Okay, Emily, do you have any songs that didn't make the album, and will they be released later?
Ooh. Thank you, Emily. Stroking my non-existent facial hair. See, I can't even.
I'll send you some of my hair.
Thank you. We do, yeah. There's quite a few. Yeah, I think we're gonna look at maybe releasing some more, like maybe early next year.
Emily's onto something.
I know, yeah. Look at Emily getting the juicy goss.
Ooh, Emily.
Emily.
So what do you mean? Will you do like an extended album or something, or just you don't know?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Do you know what I mean, Ash? I couldn't divulge.
You can't do it. I understand. Well, Emily,
Yeah.
definitely onto something. Adriana is up next. This is a very random question, but I'm horny for it. She wants to know if you had to associate the new album with a food, what would it be? Now, I'll go first.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's called cherry blossom, so I feel like maybe like sushi or like ramen, something Japanese. But
I like, yeah. We were thinking like, someone said a meal the other day, and they said a roast dinner, which I kind of like, but roast dinner's heavy. Whereas I think cherry blossom's like quite a, you know, when you have sushi and you still feel like you can go about your day afterwards.
yes,
Whereas if you have a big meal and you're like, ugh.
under my pants.
Oh, yeah, like a lot of that. I mean, yes, exactly. I would say it's a sushi. As well, you get the selection, like you can have the sashimi, you can have the rice, you can have maybe some miso soup to mix it up.
Maybe you'll have a bit of wasabi, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll dip it in soy sauce, maybe you'll keep
Maybe
it.
you won't.
I mean, the options are, and what I love about it,
It's the options.
And it's protein, so it's good for you.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, the life lessons. But
it's
you're not
nutritious.
Nutritious.
It's nutritious.
And delicious. Nutritious and delicious. Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom. I love this.
That light is really good for me.
You know what? You're glowing. You're glowing, Ash.
Well, I'm in a place called the Blue Mountains, which is a couple of hours west of Sydney, and we did an amazing hike today. I'll send you some photos. Most beautiful country in the world.
It is. Basically, the first or second tour we did of Australia, the boys went out to the Blue Mountains. This guy didn't get up in time, so didn't go. And I really missed out. They said it was like incredible. Yeah, they said they went up.
Beautiful. Next
Yeah.
time, you're like very young. You've got your whole life ahead of you to go to the Blue Mountains. It will happen again.
I want to go now.
All right. Lamar has a question. How are your Spanish classes going? And can we hear some Spanish?
Oh, God.
Put on the spot.
She's done me dirty here. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. They really fell off a cliff about 3-4 weeks in, which is really upsetting. But I don't know. I was waking up and I had that little bird from Duolingo waking me up.
That fucking bird.
Every day, right? And at the beginning, I was like, oh, this bird's so cute. And by the end of it, I was like, this bird. It was getting so... It was so everyday chirping. And I was like, I know, but I'm trying to do... And he's like, you're forgetting. You're not meeting your goal. Hola. So I really, really enjoyed it when I was doing it, and I just learned a few like really simple like early stuff. But I feel like you've got to be. I spoke to my mate who lives in Spain. English guy lives in Spain, and he's married to a Spanish lady. And he was like, the way that he learned was speaking it every day, like to someone and learn it. So I was like,
it just sounds like you've got a lot of excuses going on right
now.
Yeah,
I know. I really fell off a cliff. But
you need to get into early Ricky Martin. I was obsessed with Ricky Martin when I was a kid, so I know all of his Ricky Martin songs in Spanish, even when I don't speak Spanish.
Could you?
La vida. Wait, I'll get a hit microphone. Hold on. Make it look really legit.
Of course, you've got to get the microphone.
La vida es pura pasión. Hay que llenar copa de amor. Para vivir hay que luchar. Un corazón para ganar. Como Caín y Abel. Es un partido cruel. Tienes que pelear por una estrella. Go on, do it again.
Sick!
Is that enough? Thank you. Thanks,
Sick! There we go. She even had the I love this moment.
yeah, get it legit. You know, you got to do that or you're not legit.
That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible.
When I was a kid, like, love doesn't cut it for how I felt about Ricky Martin. Like,
Was you a big fan? Bigger, yeah. Sorry, that's not even.
can't even. Did you have that ever? Like someone that you were like musically or like emotionally? Mine was both, mainly emotional. That you were like, I would do anything to be with you.
Genuinely, Dave Grohl. Honestly,
Oh,
just Nirvana, early like Nirvana, and then into Foo Fighters. I just love.
who drums for Nirvana and then is the lead singer of Foo Fighters? What a freak!
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
have you ever met him?
I've got a really cool Dave Grohl story, and
I'll cry.
I don't like going clung and dropping it in the room.
No,
But
I'm asking, so it's not like
so
mine.
you asked. We did a gig and we played it was like a festival and they were headlining, but it was a day one, so it wasn't like a weekend. Anyway, played the show, and then me and my sister, huge Nirvana and Foo Fighters fans, went out, watched him, got very drunk, and then realised I'd left my backpack backstage. So I was like, okay, come with me, we'll run backstage, and I'll grab my backpack and then we'll shoot off. Got backstage, and then there was this is as soon as Foo Fighters finished, there's this little like party going on, and we're like, yeah, we're feeling good, let's go into this party.
So confident.
Started mingling, got chatting to this lovely lady who was like, oh yeah, I'm on tour with Dave at the moment, like as a songwriter. I was like, sick, that's so cool. And then she went, do you want to meet him? I was like, do I want to meet? Yes, please, right now. And then she kind of went, come on. Went through and he was like, yo man, what's going on? Met the Dave Grohl, had a chat with him. He was like, are you like, what's going on? I said, oh, I'm in the Vamps. And he was like, oh, the Vamps, someone said like, someone came into the meet and greet and asked about you guys. Let's do a shot together. And I was like, yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. So thank you. I'm going to leave on that. Peace. Yeah, it was. He was honestly.
My mic. I'm so proud of it.
I haven't got. All I've got to drop is some anti-bac.
Do it.
There we go.
You did a shot with Dave freaking Grohl. That is, you can die now. Like, don't, but you could.
No. He's so cool. He was such a lovely, lovely man. Like, really, really nice. He gets that tagline, the nicest guy in rock, doesn't he? And
he does.
He genuinely is. It was sick.
Yeah. My makeup artist, who's like literally in the hotel room next door, she's been doing like music television all for like 20 years, right? And on her work experience, so she was like 16 years old, literally doing work experience on Channel V, so like, the music channel. And Dave Grohl came in and she's like a rock and roller. She got to meet him. Awesome. He's like, oh, work experience, great. Couple of years later, he comes back. She's now got a job as a makeup artist. Yeah. He remembered her and was like, I told you, like, you did it.
I'm proud of that. That's incredible. That's what I mean. This is like, it's just lovely things, man. He's such a dude.
Yes. And it proves that you can be on top of your game and kill it and still be kind.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. You gotta like just be a good person amongst it all, and that just goes for anything, not just like being in a band or anything. Like, you just gotta be a good person.
Absolutely. And the words of Harry Styles, treat people with kindness.
Absolutely. I love that.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more fan question. Okay, Chloe, do you have a signature dance move? Show us.
Many, really, Chloe. I'm known as a dancer on these streets. There you go. He's a dancer. I think he can. But signature one, I don't really know. Tris used to be able to do this one that he kind of passed on to me, where you do that, which I can't really.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I can't really do that. I don't know how you start there and then. Are you okay? You got a wall behind you, so be careful.
I'm getting 15 chins when I do it. No, thank you. What about a sprinkler? It's like that.
Sprinkler's always good. Sprinkler's always good. Yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, just vibing, really. Just
I
vibe.
think that was great.
Thank you
I'm
very
mad
much.
for that. Now, I've got 3 minutes left to go before my allocated time is up. So I'm going to flip this around a little bit, Brad. And I'm going to say, is there anything that's on your heart or on your mind that you would like to discuss? You know, is there anything you want? Because it's always about like me asking you that we just tape. They like hawks.
No.
Us media. But is there anything you would like to leave the people with before we go?
Oh, thank you for giving me this moment.
That's not me being lazy. That's me
This
giving
is
you.
no. This is why you're the best. We love you, Ash. Genuinely, we miss you. I think I want to send out a big message of like love and support and positivity, because I feel like it has been a really weird time, but I feel like I don't know what it's like in Australia, but it continually is getting like prolonged in the UK, and I think that not having an end in sight is quite hard for people. And like I just want to send out a message like to all of the people watching to say stay positive, and kind of for me it's been really important to do things that are like positive, put me in a positive state of mind quite early on in the day. So whether that's going for a run or yoga or like having a good cup of tea, like make sure that you're keeping a good positive like cycle, do positive things.
Amen.
Yeah, I would say that, and then I hope everyone enjoys the album. But it's so nice to chat. Thank you, Ash. I hope we
So
can do
good.
it.
And you know what? I've got my yoga pants on right now.
Come on, are you gonna do it?
There's a yoga studio downstairs. So I said,
So
I'll chat
sick.
with Brad and then I'll do my vinyasa. So
Yes.
I'm taking your advice, my love.
Oh, I love that. That's so sick. Go do the
Thank you for
yoga.
leaving us with such a beautiful sentiment. I echo it. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think setting your day up right and doing one or two things that make you feel good, that put you on the right path to positivity is all we can do to get us through this. So you are well beyond your years, my friend.
Oh, no. I'm taking your advice, Ash. Good
Go
Wi-Fi.
upgrade your internet. I'll send you the money if you need. I'll put $100 in the post. I got you. Big sister Ash. I got you, boy. The album's going to... You'll be doing this next week when the album goes number one.
I don't know.
I'm manifesting that.
I'm excited / nervous. I'm like, it's so weird. It's just weird. I hope the fans like it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Enjoy the ride, my friend. Take it all in. You should be so proud of yourself. Give our love to the boys. Big hugs from me and everyone. Love you, brother. So good to see you. Thank you for making time.
We'll see you soon. Have a good yoga session.
I will. Namaste.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Peace. All right.